YouTube, we here. Man, as y'all can see, the straw hat is officially back. Everyone is doing well. I could not wait any longer. I got that notification. Homeboys are doing the reactions. So it's about high time that the straw hat showed up. We are here for chapter 1138, last week's chapter. Phenomenal. Oda does this thing where it's like, it's not even a build-up. Like, it's a build-up, but like for the chapter-wise, you're like, okay. There's going to be a cliffhanger. Oh, this happens. Oh, look, more information. And then bam! We get the twin. We get Shamrock. We get the truth. We get my boy Shanks, innocent. We get all that. We get all that in this last in the previous chapter. But we are here for chapter 1138. I don't know what's going to happen in this chapter. I jumped to see going forward, I will no longer be reading the title of the One Piece chapter. Now, because what I used to do was I would put the title inside my title and then also give it its own title, but no longer. Because from last chapter, as well as the Saul chapter, I was spoiled. And I can't settle for that no longer. I can't settle for that any longer. That is unacceptable. So what we got going on here is I did unfortunately see the title of this one. We're working on that. But nonetheless, we are still going to do this reaction. It wasn't a dead giveaway. Because TCB, I don't know what's going on with TCB the last two chapters, but in the previous chapter, TCB was late to posting. And then I had to go on a search. I had to go on a search trying to find where the actual chapter was. And I got spoilers on the way to there. Now, I saw one little title. I don't know why this is. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I saw one little title in this chapter here, but I believe we're still in the clear. Nothing has been given away. There's nothing that I didn't get spoiled, basically. But I am running on a timeline as per usual, unfortunately. But I will be going live stream on Beyond the Straw Hat channel, either on the Instagram page, Twitch. No, not Twitch. Instagram page, Twitch, and Kick, I believe so. So check that out. That's going to be happening on Sunday. I don't have the exact time, but me and the boys are going to be live streaming on Sunday. Dropping some theories, I believe. We're going to be going over. I have like a list of theories now. I actually have a document in my phone going over the theories that I got for One Piece. I'm like, you know what? You constantly have theories. You need to start documenting it. And what I believe is in the last chapter, as we got the backstory of King Harold. I think that Loki. Let me read it for you. Let me actually do this right. Let me give you all what I really think. Okay. So I believe King Harold was betrayed by by the elbaf elders, including Ja Rule, because by combining the rest of the giants of the rest of the world, it would taint elbaf's pure blood. Right. It was led by Ja Rule, who, with the 99 other giants, killed King Harold. Loki saw and lost it. and took out the 99 Giants until Shanks arrived. But due to his reputation, Loki was blamed and chained. Now, from my understanding, so it's a little bit off. Loki did manage to actually leave elbaf at some point during all of this. Um, I believe so. I believe he left elbaf at some point during this entire excursion before he was actually captured and chained up, because he did propose to Lola. But I'm not actually recall the exact timeline, but nonetheless, that's currently my theory. So we're gonna see what happens in this chapter, y'all. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like. Make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys do all the above. I'm mainly streaming on YouTube right now, just because I understand it. Like, I'm using StreamYard, but I'm also streaming on Kick and Twitch. So if you guys are on Twitch and Kicks, and I don't comment back, my apologies. Still trying to figure out how that whole thing works. But nonetheless, jump on the YouTube as well, and let's jump inside this reaction. So chapter 1138, titled Harley. So we got who's living it up with a couple of the followers. Interesting. So that almost looks like, hold on, Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage. It was who's hideout. Well, that was helpful. All right, Ichiro Oda. So Loki resists the God Knights, right? Because Loki turned down the God Knights. He said, "No, I'm not doing it. I don't want to be one of the God Knights." Because, see, my thoughts for the God Knights is that God Knights are separate from celestial dragons, right? I believe celestial dragons are actually sacrifices for Emu to, like, get its body back, or to do something that requires it to actually be a sacrifice. I believe the God Knights have their own plan, or Garling has his own plan, even it to take over Emu. You know what I mean? Just because, like, why I don't knowing Garling or seeing what we've seen from Garling, he doesn't seem to be a lackey in any way, shape, or form. Sure, you have the god of the world, you have the main person who's running the rest of the world, but I don't believe in any way, shape, or form we have Garling underneath Emu. So I believe he wants to overrule the Emu, and I believe he wants to overrule Emu and control the world. But let's continue on here. So Loki resists the God Knights, but you look just like, okay, so he doesn't know. He doesn't know. You look just like the red hair. Are you really a different person? Hoodie right back up. Hoodie right back up. Was that he breathed? He exhaled like frustration. He exhaled in frustration. Dot 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 dot. Okay, behave yourself, insolent. You don't need to know anything. They're gonna hold this out from us for a while. But that's a secret in some way. Then that's a secret in some way. So it's like, I feel as if, hold on. All right, but a great pirate and a Tenryobito, an emphasis of this world. It's obvious. Having the same face must seem strange to you. Yeah, well, obviously, right? That pirate is my younger. I called it. That pirate is my younger twin brother, the one that I was separated from once he returned to the Holy Land. But it seems he was taken. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Once he returned to the Holy Land, but it seems he was taking a liking to this filthy world. Oh my god! Oh my god. This is the greatest thing ever! This is the biggest reveal ever! This is, oh my god, we're almost at the end of One Piece. 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 This is crazy. This is crazy. For us, back to back, not only Oda, this is like Oda, what page are we on? We're on page 3. Title chapter. Loki asking questions. Big reveal, like, bro, this is page 3, relax. My chest. Bro. Y'all should, bro, my heartbeat right now. Oh my god. This is, oh my god. I like, I'm good. I don't need nothing else for the rest of the chapter. I'm good. This is, oh my god. Chapter of the year. Chapter of the fucking year. This is ridiculous. Okay. 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 Relax. It's early. Relax. We still got time. Oda could still drop some other shit. That pirate is my younger twin brother. The one that I was separated from in a chest. He returned to the Holy Land, but it seems he has taken a liking to this filthy world. So Shanks went back. Why did he go back? How did he know? When did he go back? So, like, was it along the lines that he... So, okay, fuck. Wait, so, fuck. Sorry, guys, I'm not supposed to be cussing online, but was he not... Listen, I can't even process my thoughts right now. Shamrock was not talking about Shanks when he went to the Gorosei. Let's start there. That he can't have been. There's no point. Second, Shanks went back to the Holy Knights at some point for some reason. When was that? Have to have been after Roger died. How did he know? Like, what, like, who did he communicate with to find this? Okay, and he loved this filthy world. In the original, Shamrock uses the term Gekai for world, which is in Buddhism can refer to the underworld or lower realm. Return? I see, and my anger toward this lineage only grows. 2 brothers, both despised by me. How amusing, isn't it? He's looking weak. You'll see. When I break free from these chains. You know this, right, huh? You know this, right? I witnessed my friend's fate, and you will bear this burden. Are you threatening me? Yeah, you don't want it. I don't care. Listen, it's Shanks stabs Emu now. I don't care. Talk to me nice, bro. Shanks, Emu, stabs, and I don't even want to say Emu's top 2. I don't want to say Emu's 2. I want to say stabs. I want to say not even stabs. Shamrock. I want to say Shamrock's 2. Commander, don't mind. How annoying! He pulled out the sword. 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 He pulled it. He pulled out the sword. He pulled out the sword. Okay. How annoying. I won't even have to dirty my, how annoying. I won't even have to dirty my own hands. Wait, what? How would you not have? You mean because you're using a blade? Isn't that right, Cerberus? Okay, Shanks has a griffin, and and Shamrock has a Cerberus. How annoying! I won't even have to dirty my hands. Isn't that right, Cerberus? What is what is that? Cerberus don't come in two heads. Do they have two heads? Oh, it's wait no three head dogs. Wait, what the fuck? Um. Okay. Wow. So it's a three-headed dog, Cerberus. Okay. So, but no, but he's talking to Cerberus like it's an actual entity. So does Shanks talk to his sword like Griffin? Is it not? Is, what's it? What is it? What is the line? What is that called? It's a Griffin, isn't it? It's like a lion and a phoenix. What the hell is that? It's got it's got a sword coming out of its mouth. That's my sword. The the what? The, tell me this isn't the greatest chapter that you've seen in a long time. Tell me this isn't the most amazing chapter you've seen in a long time. What is that? What's up with that beast? Like that's he's saying that's his sword, and the sword. Like, what do you mean you didn't bloody your hands, bro? Like you're used to physically doing stuff yourself. Like, is that what you're saying? Like, and its collar is a blade too. Like the kanji used for scramble are kinkyu hashin, which is a term for urgent departure in military aircraft. Commander, let's hide our presence. We're leaving. Scramble. That's what they use to hide their presence. Like it's coming out of the sword right now. Like I'm curious, is Shanks have the same? Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. So it looks like it disappeared. Whoosh. Return. Oh, did they send something? Did they send something? He said return. And now it went back in the sword. They got on the bird and it's gone. If you manage to you talking this shit. If you manage to survive, come and kill me anytime you wish. I will fight you when that time comes. Oi, oi. You gotta be kidding me. What? Did it disappear or not? If that thing hits me, I'm screwed. Damn that Tenryubito. Damn. He's like, if you survive. So he's saying that little bit. So Shanks, Shamrock left him with the attack. This wasn't like he needed to be here. This wasn't like he's significant. This was, hey yo, here's the attack. Let's hide our presence because I gotta bounce and I ain't trying to deal with the like bullshit. Like, oh, what is that? Okay. Taking control of the warriors now will be difficult. Why is that? Because Loki is Loki able to do that? Taking control of the warriors now will be difficult. Let's start with their children. Summon another one. Understood. Who should I call? So okay, so Shamrock doesn't have the ability to bring the to teleport like the magic circle. He doesn't. Shamrock doesn't have the power to do that. Only Gunko has the power to actually go ahead and do that. Okay, August Castle Elbaf. That was, I'm sure of it. That was red hair. Liar. So Luffy doesn't believe it at all. Do you really think Shanks would attack you for no reason? Right? It's true. There's no way it could be anyone else. The red hair has come to visit Elbaf many times. But Shanks is super cool. What if that guy looks just like him? Right. We freaked out, but why the hell would he be inside the castle? But the red hair came to Elbaf, right? It wouldn't be strange if he was still around. He's got a point. But if you guys are really telling the truth, there's no way that was Shanks. Shanks is a chill and laid back guy. That's interesting. That's how he describes him. That's interesting. He would never do something so senseless. Such confidence, huh? It's facts. He knows his boy. Of course. And you, Nami, you be mad too if someone talked bad about Melmir, right? It's Belmir, son. You don't even remember, bro. So they look exactly alike, or maybe even brothers. Shanks could have a brother. How are they putting two and two together so quick, bro? Yo, let the reader chill for a bit. Interesting. But I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a it seems like he was raised on a pirate ship. What do you mean seems? And is this what's his face now? What do you mean it seems? But I never asked about his family. It seems like he was raised on a pirate ship. I thought he knew. He doesn't know. He knows that he's traveling around with the gold. Do you know? Does Luffy not know this? Does Luffy not know this? Am I tripping? I guess his family was Roger and Rayleigh. And all the Roger pirates too, except for Buggy. Don't kill me. Tap tap. Oh, it's homeboy. Um, um, the writer Frankie Side Treasure Tree Adam Tour. All of this is Treasure Tree Adam. Scares my ass. Da ha 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 ha. That's Frankie. It's like, whoa, but it really, I guess because like I guess because it's Elbath, everything is so much bigger there. Whoa, but is it really expensive out there? Maybe I should start selling it too. Okay, yeah, that's not Frankie. Maybe I should start selling it too. Don't encourage me, Ripley. Saul gave me a whole lecture saying it's a sacred tree. Don't go cutting it down. You hear me? Aha. You nailed the impression. But if we were to steal this from the giants, we'd have to carry everything. And that would cost a fortune. What's that? It's a mural. And they said they want to start with the children. Fuck. Like I like I kind of skimmed over that, but that happened. There are scribbles made by children from ancient times that were engraved in the petrified tree bark. And today, due to the historical value, they are considered a national cultural heritage. Those scribbles over there, it is estimated that the painting was made between 900 800 years ago. Okay, voice entry. If this estimate is correct, then it comes exactly from the voice entry. Then we need to show us to Robin. I wonder what's on it. Let's talk to her later. But these scribbles are from elbaf. Strange. Not all of them seem to be giants. So within the history of elbaf, we have already waged war against other races. But as far as I know, we have never allied with them. Okay, what I see is Emu. That's Emu there, or Lily. This is the giant. What's this nigga's name? This is the giant from Egghead Island. And who's that? That is someone with a sword. It looks like a pig. That was that. No, that wouldn't be Joy Boy, or that wouldn't be Joy Boy. Joy Boy at that time. Yeah, that wouldn't be Joy Boy because it's from Void Century. That wouldn't be Joy Boy. But so they are raised there. Oh, maybe that's whoever had Loki's fruit before. But as far as I know, we have never allied with them. This whole thing just might just be a child's dream. I think they just mean this whole thing just might just be a child's dream. I hope this line wasn't like the One Piece is a dream overall. like I hope like this story is really taking place. I don't need that. Oh, I don't need that Eren Yeager shit. You know what I mean? It's Oda's dream. I'll take it. If that's what you mean, it's Oda's dream. I'll take it. Walrus School. We're in class. Listen up. Yeah. Owl Library. This is Harley. That's right. This is Harley? Like question mark. What an old and giant book. Many myths in Elbath were created based on these texts, and their interpretation are all fragmented. It's full of dust. And so each warrior of Elbath believes in a different version of the sun god, each with a different personality. Cool, right? Can I read it? Can we read it now, please? Please? Like I know we can get to the next chapter, but like I would love to read it now. Of course, the story is divided into 3 chapters, and the third world is said to be the present world. So there's 2 worlds. Okay, right. Oh, shout out to O'Hara because he kind of predicted this. So there's three different time periods. There's the Nika time period, Joy Boy time period, and then Luffy's time period. So there's 3 different stories. So I guess that's the chapter. So each chapter is before the world flooded over. It's said to be the present world. In other words, this is about to happen. Oh, so this is kind of like a prophecy. Quietly, Nika's legend is told all over the world. What they have in common is that he always appears laughing and doing this. I'm reading, okay? I'm reading it, okay? The first world. So is that that's what's on there? There was fire upon the earth. Humanity. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity. Yo. Oh my god, we're getting everything right now. Don't tell me this is all the voice entry stuff right now. The first world. There was fire. So the first world. So this is Nika's time. The first world. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. So the mother flame, in a sense. So humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. So there's a physical sun that they can touch back then. The slaves made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared. But the god of earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell enveloped the world in death and darkness. They can never meet again. Okay, so Emu is a serpent of hell, or I'm guessing Emu is the name of what the serpent of hell. Um, it's this. Okay, the son of how this is how I'm interpreting it. Emu was the serpent, or has the power of the serpent, right? Don't listen to the spoilers. Read the chapter. Honestly, you either read it with me. I'm a little far further ahead, but don't go ahead and read no spoilers. This is kind of a spoiler though. The slaves made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared, and the god of earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell enveloped the world in death and darkness. They could never meet again. The second world. There was a there was breath on the emptiness. The god There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The second world. There was breath upon the emptiness. Void century. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun. So I'm guessing the god of the forest is the same person of the earth god. The people, or the god of um the serpent. Yeah, the god of earth. So sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. I'm guessing. Okay, the people of the half moon. The people of the half moon dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They could never meet again. There's so much in this picture right now. Okay, the third world. So this is okay. So the third world is the prediction of what's going to happen next. There was void upon the chaos. The unbidden, the unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon, the will of D. There was a void in the chaos, a voice entry, the hidden shadows will of deep remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. So I guess in half moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. What the fuck? I'm down, Owl Zuni. That's the end of the chapter. Yeah. Why? Why? It was so amazing. This is the best chapter ever. This is the best lore we've gotten for One Piece in Vegapunk telling the history. This tops that. This chapter tops it. This chapter tops Vegapunk explaining the history of the world. Right? Okay, we have the serpent. Where's the moon? Okay, there's a moon there. There's a tree. Is that the tree of life? Oh no, that might be the Adam. Noah's Ark. Is that underneath the water? The world myth revealed. Someone was holding the sun. Oh, there's Nika. Okay, is Nika there multiple times? Like you have to take a second to dissect this shit. Okay, people were working. It looks like a factory. People were working, and that work, they were working to bring flames up to the serpent. The Noah's Ark, the tree. What's that up here? Like it looks like fire. That's breathing fire. So the serpent is breathing fire, but you have this ship that can fly. Oh, one, two, three, three of them. And this is Frankie in front of here. I'm tripping. I didn't even realize I was Frankie. I'm tripping. Look, this is. But I'm down for a collab. I'm down for a collab. Sorry, I'm trying to break. Like I'm trying to understand it. So you have it's not fishermen, but you have people in the oceans, and people in the oceans are trying to fight this over here. This one over here is the god of Earth. I think you have to read it backwards. Like you have to read it you have to read it backwards. So, but where's the fragmented moon? There's a full moon and then a fragmented moon. The fragmented moon is technically the will of G. And essentially, or did Emu take 3 different forms? That's what happening? Is it a matter of Emu had 3 different forms throughout time, right? Like, let me read this again. The first world was there was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. Okay, so somebody touched the forbidden sun where? I'm trying to see where in this image. Here, I'm guessing. So maybe because it was slaves. There was fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire, right? Because they weren't supposed. It's Adam and Eve, the forbidden fruit, the sun. There was a physical sun that they weren't supposed to touch, and they ended up touching. Oh, is that Loki in that picture? That almost looks like Loki in a sense. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look closely. Look closely. You have Nika. You have what's the name? The robot. I can't remember the robot's name right now. Emmett, or something like that. You have someone that looks like you have a giant that looks like. So these are all the different races. That's what's taking place. Okay, so you have all the different races here on the left side who teamed up with Joy Boy to take down this figure here. So that's why you see it with the sun. You see like the whales. The whales look like they come from the moon at this point. You have Emmett. You have Loki, what looks to be like Loki. You have not Neptune, but Shirahoshi. I'm guessing because it looks like it's supposed to be Neptune. You have the mermaids, obviously. You have just a bunch of other warriors here. Like you even have Skypiea. That's what it is. You have the angel of Skypiea. So this left side is the entirety of the world who came together to fight this figure, this creature, right? So if you read it again, the first world, there was fire upon the earth, humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun, right? The slaves made a wish. The wish, and the god of the sun appeared. Did he just happen? Like the slaves made a wish and the god of the sun appeared. So Nika didn't exist whatsoever. But the god of earth became enraged. So that's on the left there, the god of earth. And alongside the serpent of hell, so there's 2. There's the god of earth and the serpent of hell. And the serpent, who's the serpent of hell look like? It looks like one of the Gorosei, but I don't feel like they settle for that. Like alongside the serpent of became enraged, the god of earth and the serpent of hell. In the envelope the world in death and darkness. So you have these two creatures. You have these two creatures. That's a fact. You have the god of earth, which I'm guessing is the thing on the left, and you have the serpent of hell on the right. All right. The second world. There was breath upon the emptiness. So there everything was quiet for a while after the first battle. This is this is happening on earth. This was happening on earth. There was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread and the sun merely spread the embers of war. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The sun merely spread the embers. The sun merely spread the embers of war. But they're not talking about the sun god, the sun. I think it was the power of the sun, right? Yeah, the one of the one that looks like Loki is an ancient giant. Like, the horns are similar. The sun merely spread the embers of the war. So at some point, there still was a physical sun. There's a physical entity that was created at the time. Oh, the power source. The power source that Vegapunk wanted to recreate. The Mother Flame existed in the past at some point. So, right. I need to write down that theory. But hold on. The theory was Mother Flame theory. Mother Flame theory. Sorry, guys. I want to write it down before I forget. Mother Flame. So the Mother Flame theory was Nika sacrificed himself. Create and the energy, same way that like Luffy goes gear second, is that he had to become like he can become a sun. Like he exerts so much power at some point. Like say that he self-destructs. He self-destructs to the point that there's a physical sun, right? So that's the whole idea of like the Mother Flames. Like Nika sacrificed himself to take out the threat at the time. I forgot about that one. So hold on. So Nika sacrificed himself to become the original Mother Flame. I have a theory session coming up, and I forgot about that one. The people. The sun merely spread the embers of war. So the power source within the ancient kingdom. I take it, and the power sources in the ancient kingdom, and then eventually it caused, the sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half moon dreamed, and the people of the moon dreamed. So there's two different. There's the half moon. The people of the half moon dreamed, and the people of the but were the. That means there's two different moons, which we do know. Yeah, he tried to create the copy of it, but at the time, but the one that came before him, the one that came before the copy that he made. So like there's three time periods, obviously, right? So during the second world, that was created from Nika, who self-destructed or whatever he did in order to end the war, and that became the Mother Flame of that time. That was its power source, that power Emmett and everything of the Void Century time. That was a super great technology, or at least the power source of that time. I mean, I'm curious to know what that's called. But the people of the half moon dreamed, and the people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun. So humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. So that's where you have Emu and all them. That's where they actually talking about the sun. So they killed. Is it Joey? Or was it? These are all theories, obviously. I'm trying to put 2 and 3 and 5 together right now. The humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. So once they killed when they say the sun, they're talking about the void century. So they're talking about. Are they talking about the Lunarians in two? No, they were gods. They were gods. Where they had to protect the mother flame at some point, and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged, and they could never meet again. People of the half moon dreamed, and the people of the moon dreamed, and then ascended into divinity. The god of the sea, the people of the half moon dreamed. The D clan dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended into divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. So is the god of the sea in this case Emu? Because Emu means sea, right? So Emu became enraged. They could never meet again. Oh, is that? I feel like the translations might be off because sometimes it felt like the sun represents Joy Boy for you to understand it better. I feel that because at the same time, this is almost like I'm interpreting it in another way now, where it's like a love story. But why would be Emu wouldn't have been in love with Joy Boy, right? Because it says like humanity killed the sun being Joy Boy, and then ascended into divinity. So then ascended into divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. The god of the sea is Emu in this case. That's 100%. I'm convinced that's 100%. They can never meet again. So is it Emu was enraged that they could not be with Joy Boy again? And like so like say it was like Emu was in love with Joy Boy, and because the sun got destroyed, Emu got so mad or so evil, but Joy Boy knew that and was like, "Let me put my hockey here because my girl gonna be acting crazy in a couple of years." Like, divinity being the celestial dragon status, right? Divinity, and ascending to divinity. Humanity killed the sun. That makes sense. Divinity being the celestial dragons. Yep, it would have to be. Just that's when the celestial dragons came into place. Right. So so people of the half moon dreamed. So the D clan dreamed, the other people of the moon dreamed, humanity being the celestial dragons killed the sun and then ascended into divinity. The god of the sea became enraged and they can never meet again. But they can never meet again has to be Joy Boy. Has to be the sun, whatever is considered the sun. But the thing is, that's why, okay, this kind of helps my theory of saying that Emu wants to sacrifice the celestial dragons, right? Because let's butter them up or whatever the case may be and then wipe their asses out for, I thought it was like a reincarnation or something along those lines. But if the god of the sea became enraged, it sounds like Emu was enraged by the fact that humanity killed the sun and then ascended into divinity. So Emu was upset at it seems like how I interpret it now, it's always going to change. It's going to keep on changing. But like, it seems like Emu is upset at the celestial dragons for killing Joy Boy. And then controls them all, right? Like, I personally think my theory for the longest time, or my theory has been, is that Emu wants to sacrifice the celestial dragons. Okay, okay, and so we're getting close. We're getting close. No, we're not. We're really not. The third world. There was void upon the chaos. So that was a flooding. So enraged, the god of sea became enraged, flooded the world. The third world. There was a void upon the chaos. Yeah, and they will never meet again. They were mad that they can meet again. I take that as Emu is holding on to Joy Boy's hat. Lily's holding on to Joy Boy's hat because she was in love with Joy Boy. That, like, if they were enraged, they could never be together because the celestial dragons, whoever killed them at that time, or the actual because fuck. The third world, there was a void upon the chaos, void century, the un the unbidden shadows. Remember the day of the promise. The fragmented moon could mean two things. In love with Joy Boy himself. Because it's Lily, right? It's technically Lily. I think it's a bitter soul. I think like Emu could technically be a bitter soul. Like there's two entities, right? Or like technically three from what we're seeing. There's technically multiple entities from what we're seeing. You have Emu. It's you have Emu, the being. You have Lily. You have the god of the god of the sun is Nika. God of the earth, whoever the god of the earth was, might be separate from Emu, and not necessarily the god of earth. Like god of earth could have been in love with the god of the sea, right? Because that's they're already bound together in a sense, right? The god of the sea could have been in love with, the god of earth could have been bound with the god of the sea, but then the god of sea met the god of the sun, which is Joy Boy, Nika, all them. That was a different love story that took place. There was void upon the chaos. So at the end of the day, all we know is Hancock is going to try and destroy the world. That's the only conclusion. Hancock is going to try and destroy the world. That's the only logical explanation. The unhidden shadows remember the day of the promise. Right? The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise. So the unbidden shadows are, in my thought process, Neptune, right? Remember the day of the promise. The promise is Joy Boy telling, it's the day that like Joy Boy said to Neptune, or Poseidon, excuse me, not Neptune, Poseidon. Yeah, 100%. The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon is the people of the D clan. The voice of the fragmented moon. Fragmented moon sounds like a broken heart to me. There was a void upon the chaos, the unbidden shadows. There was a void upon the chaos, void century. The unbidden shadows, period. Remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. there are people who remember the will of D. Basically, it's like I'm not sure who the unbidden shadows should be. It sounds to me more like the people who Joy Boy made, who are just aware of the will of D, or who Joy Boy made his promise to, because they were aware of the will of D. Exactly. Exactly. So you have the Kazuki, you have the Fishmen, you have all those clans who were loyal to Joy Boy. That's who the Unbidden Shadows were. Remember the day of the promise, because he promised them, or like he broke his promise. He had made a promise, but he broke it. Remember, he told Poseidon, "Oh, I won't make it back." I won't, or I'm sorry, I broke my promise, right? The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. Guiding the world to its end. So I take it the guiding the world to its end is just current system. The sun will return. So the power itself, like the mother flame, like the power itself will return, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. So they will surely meet again. They kept on. Okay, I didn't even realize this shit said they can never meet again in the first world. Alongside the serpent of hell, enveloped. I'm rereading this for so much. So I could read this for the next, I don't know how long, but I don't even have that much time. I didn't even think I was gonna be here for a whole hour, but it's worth it. My baby ain't crying, so I'm up. First world. They will surely meet again. They will surely meet again. The surely meet again to me is a love story. They can never, when you say something can never meet again, it's like forbidden love. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they can never meet again. This wasn't, Romeo and Juliet or something like that. It's a love story of some sort. And watch Emu be like the most bitter person in the world. Like, Emu could legitimately be like, because you have all the mothers in One Piece that are just disappeared, right? They just there's, you can't figure out why the moms aren't there in One Piece. What if Emu is intentionally taking out all, this is my theory, mother theory. Emu is intentionally taking out all the mothers of One Piece just so Joy Boy or Nika, or Nika, the power, because it's a mythical zone fruit, and there's an entity that lives inside of it, right? So what if Emu is just bitter and does not want that Nika to bear children with any other woman? Or let's take away the women, or certain women, the D clan women, because they're the only ones who can bear the child of Nika. So Emu is just really bitter in a sense, right? Like it doesn't want them to be with anybody else. AKA Hancock is gonna be the final villain. We got Blackbeard and Hancock, it's really gonna be the other way around. Hancock is the final villain of One Piece. That's all I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but kind of. I'm only kind of kidding because she's Nami ain't the one. Not to say that her and Luffy wouldn't be together, but I feel like jealousy wise, if we're talking about jealous, like Emu's like, have you heard the expression of a jealous god? Emu is a jealous god. Emu is a jealous god who does not want Joy Boy, Nika, Luffy, the entity, the fruit, whatever, to be with anybody else. This could be so far fetched, But like, think about at the same time, like how they do Naruto, right? Naruto is like the Hashiromo's Kaguya had the fruit and the fruit, and she was obsessed with that fruit. Same with the thing of the fruit as the sun. I really hope they don't do it, or it's done way better. But that is kind of like where things seem to like be going right now, based off the theory. Based off the theory. I hope I'm wrong. It's like the Kaguya stuff, but the god of sun appeared, and the god of earth became enraged. And alongside the serpent of hell, so like the serpent of hell is like a pet. The serpent of hell. If they didn't say the god of hell, if they said the god of hell, that'd be different. And that's interesting too. Did Zoro happen to see a serpent when he died, or when he was in the afterworld? Because he's the king of hell. So there is the okay. Guys, this is fantastic. Mother theory. Let me write the mother theory. Imu killed the mothers because she loved Joy / wants the power. Wants the power. Something like that. This was fantastic. I can't think of the last time I did an hour reaction video. But this was fantastic. Like I gotta send a video to my neighbors right now. Like best chapter ever. This was amazing. Like people like the hate that the One Piece community gets. I can understand it, because we hype shit up, but we get hyped. It's not just like, oh, it's not just like it's not any small reveals that we're getting. We're getting life-changing reveals here. like we're getting life-changing reveals / information / like I can't wait to watch the other reaction. Like I know Brago's ass is still. I know Brago's still streaming. There's no way he's not. There's no way he's not. Because this was fun. I know the nigga is not done streaming. There's no way. This was the greatest chat. This was I haven't seen. Oh, he's done. I'm mind blown by how fantastic this was. I'm mind blown how fantastic this chapter is. Like maybe he said maybe this was just somebody's dream. Like so even what's her name? Ripley was talking about this might just be some kid's dream. But who's the kid? Guys, time's running out. I love you all. This was amazing. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. I like this is the most the reaction, hype I've gotten on a chapter in a while. Zuni, hit me up, bro. I'll hit you up if anything. But yeah, get at me on my socials. They're on the description. Y'all, if you're really down to do this top 30, I know who my top 30 is. I have it written down. I'm gonna be doing a live stream on Sunday with my boys talking about One Piece, and I pray, and I'm slapping the shit out of all of them if they ain't caught up, because we need to talk this. We need to talk. This is real talk. This ain't no what's happening in the presidential campaign. This is real talk. All right. I love you all. Hope you have a good time. I hear my daughter stomping upstairs, so the boy gotta go. Send love, good energy, peace, prosperity, and I hope you guys enjoyed this chapter as much as I enjoyed this chapter, because I haven't enjoyed a chapter like the last time I enjoyed a chapter this much was, I think, Luffy going Gear 5. I think I haven't been this excited since Luffy quit. Maybe with Joy Boy reveal, maybe Joy Boy hockey, but not like this. Not like this. Anywho, love y'all. Peace, prosperity. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you guys follow me on subscribe to my Twitch, subscribe to my Kick, all the above. Straw Hat Ange. You guys will see me in the next chapter Sunday as well. I'm gonna try and live stream from here as well. We'll see how it goes, but love your energy, y'all. I wish you guys an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys too. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Herlock, Shloms, Al Zuni, everybody for who tuned in and commented as well. Appreciate y'all 100%. Love.